All right, you knew it was coming. It's time to make fake Blockbuster. For those of you who weren't alive or were too small to remember, every Friday night you pile into the car, you drive to the Blockbuster, you spend 45 minutes arguing about what you're gonna rent. You go, you pick something out, you bring it home, and then you realize somebody didn't rewind the tape, and so you gotta go and rewind it again, and you go, it's another 5 minutes, and then there's a fee. You forgot about the fees. There's always a fee on your account. Wait a second. Could some of you actually be too small to remember Blockbuster? Oh my god, 2014. That is upsetting. All right, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. So, but back to the topic at hand. I was a Blockbuster kid. Bro, like a committed Blockbuster kid. My friends and I always had a ritual, like every weekend. Scream, History of the World Part 1, because we had very chaotic taste. Domino's, Cherry Coke. Repeat every weekend. Was it chaotic? Yes. Did we care? No, definitely not. I also got my anime fix at Blockbuster. Ranma 1/2, Tenchi Muyo, Urasai Yatsura. Yeah, there was a lot of Rumiko Takahashi. It was kind of her heyday. But look, it was the 90s, right? The MPAA was more of a vibe than an actual rule, and I was a big kid, so like nobody was checking IDs. I watched Sleepaway Camp at 14. It's probably not a good idea if you know how that one ends. And honestly, OG Ranma 1/2 was a bit too adult as well. Oh, one time I rented an NES, an entire console, from the video store. This is normal. Just another 90s birthday, you know. So anyways, somebody made a game about this. It's called Retro Rewind, and I had to reminisce and share it with you because I had so much fun with it. So let's go. All right, everybody, and welcome to Retro Rewind Video Store Simulator. Let's get into it. Play. All right, so you can see I've kind of done this a couple times. We're going to remove some of these. We're going to confirm. We're going to delete the save. And let's start over again. Alright, grand opening. It's 1990, the golden age of movie rentals, and your dream is about to become reality. You are now the proud owner of a video store. Your first day is about to begin, but the shop needs a little love. Time to set up a few shelves, buy some movies, and decorate your store before your first customers walk through the door. Okay, let's go! We're gonna run. We can crouch, we can jump. You can select a catalog. Okay, so we're gonna order 3 shelves. There's only one available. 2, 3. And then, that's pretty sweet. We got like some highlighters and such. Whatnot. All right, we're gonna grab these bad boys. So this freaks me out every time because they put this like textural thing over the top of the screen. Freaks me out. I'm like, what's going on with my video card? Ah! But no, it's fine. Alrighty. But yeah, so we're just gonna install these shelves. Not very exciting. Yeah, so I played this game as part of Steam Next Fest, I want to say. They had a couple games like this. I chose this one over the other one because the other one had multiplayer, which wasn't a big appeal for me. So what I decided to do was I tried this one. I liked a bunch of the little things about it. Ultimately ended up going with Retro Rewind. I can't remember what the name of the other one is off the top of my head, but I'll include it in the outro when I do that. Maybe I'll put it up here on the screen if I remember to. And it'll be in the description probably as well. But yeah, this one just I felt like had a better feel for it. Okay, we're gonna go talk to the computer. I'm a computer. Order movies. So we're just gonna get all these, get all these, get all these, get all these. Now, I spent a little extra money because, in my experience, as I have played through this game, you can never have enough movies. Unsurprisingly, I feel like that's also true in regular video stores. Whoa, look at that spooky movie. Now they're moving around on their own. Okay, we're just gonna grab some then. Okay. But yeah, so you grab these movies, you put them on the shelf. Now what I tend to do is put one on one side, one on the other side. T-Rex Gone with the Wind. Yeah, you can see the movies are very goofy. And with a lot of simulator games, this one included, there's a lot of just random stuff. Okay, thank you. And so I may speed up or slow down, cut some of this out. But just imagine that I'm doing this the whole time. There are cuts. Alright, so I ended up buying myself an extra row, or an extra shelf. So we have 4 shelves total now. The next thing it wants us to do is save our game. And so this is really cool, actually. You get to use a little time clock, time punch in and punch out. What's this? I've never come over here. Be kind, rewind. Always be nice to customers. Have you seen this man? I think I have, actually. I think that's the guy who shows up later. We got a bathroom. This lady's just freaking out. Okay, so we come around here, we name our store. Okay. Is it B? Yeah. Alright, so I have changed this a couple times and never found something that I actually like. I think I would think about it more for as many times as I've played through this starting experience. So we're actually going to keep it as Retro Rewind. We're just going to keep it as is. We changed the name. And now what we're going to do is we are going to press open. We're going to serve 3 customers. So, from what I understand also, and I didn't know this, you can change this to anything you want. Just check that out later at some point. I keep meaning to play your video. Yeah, there it is. It needs that kind of encoding. I could put one of my own videos in there. That'd be pretty funny. So yeah, we're chilling here. This is actually one of the parts of the game that made me choose this one as opposed to the other one. Not this guy, but checking out the customers actually felt a lot nicer here, and actually checking videos back in felt a lot better too. So, just give them their Monopoly money, which this clearly is. Yes, sir. How can I help you? I need your advice. Please tell me you've got a good movie for me to watch. I know end up renting terrible ones. I'd enjoy a recommendation even more if you give me a horror movie. Okay, so we need to find this person a good horror movie. So good critic, horror movie. There you go, sir. Enjoy. Now, I'm gonna come back here and check in these last people. Thank you. $1 Monopoly money. Enjoy. Have a good evening, ma'am. Hello. Hello. Fantastic. Thank you. Monopoly money. Enjoy. Yes, hello. Late Night by Bubblegum. An excellent film. Oh, you had to be troubled, didn't you? $12.50. Take your Monopoly money and go. Oh wow, you really went to town. Alright, $9. Okay. There you go. Enjoy. Okay. You can carry up to 5 flyers. So yeah, with this, it's annoying people outside by throwing flyers at them. Enjoy. Hey, don't do that. Get out of my way. Oh, somebody's barking. In the game, not in my house this time. Hey, did you throw that over there? No, I'm not trying to leave the store. Apparently, I can't throw those over there. They get very angry at me. Hello. Yeah, I think that's kind of, at least in the short term, what the day will take. Yes. That tall person, that's just me. That's me. That's me renting films. Hello. I too enjoy films. Excellent. There you go. My doppelganger. Enjoy. Okay, bye. All right, so yeah, that was basically the end of the day. Had a few people come in and out. So I rented 34 films. Served 17 customers and earned quite a bit of cashola, 132.50. And then you do get XP for this, and it unlocks new things. In this case, it is the shelving unit. So yeah, you get the XP at the end of the day, and then as you do, you level up and more things will come unlocked. So in this case, we now have general shelves. So we can start the next day. It's raining out apparently, so we're gonna take a close look at the calendar, which is up on the wall. So what it's gonna tell us is we have new movies coming out tomorrow. It also tells us what today's weather is gonna be like, and then tomorrow weather is gonna be like. We have a new movie coming out tomorrow. We also have this person called the Tape Dealer coming tomorrow, and they sell bootlegs. We can also claim this as our first day. We're done. So we just got another $100. So they also has bootlegs and adult films, which we then put out like with the rest of the films. It's pretty funny, actually. That is not how that works. But yeah, so we'll do that. And then Friday the 13th, woohoo, which I've never gotten far enough to actually get to. So what we're gonna do is we have the returns. There's actually a part of the game that I liked a lot better than the other option. I really struggled with the other game. I want to say it's called Retro 99 or something similar. I did not like how the system was set up to return videos. It was there were like so many steps that were involved, and I just didn't like it. But this one is actually pretty straightforward and pretty easy. A lot of people do a good job about bringing their videos back. Thank you, everyone. Alright. And then we will get more returns throughout the next day. So rather, not throughout the next day, but throughout the day in general, more people will show up and return their movies. So we'll have more movies incoming as the day goes on. Alrighty. Now, what we can do, the day doesn't start until we press the button, is, let's see, how much do we have right now? Because I do want to keep some stuff. So on the first official day, so that's what today is, you will start to receive options. So if you're like, oh, I'm really missing out when I get these random movie boxes of I really don't have a lot of horror, or I don't have a lot of old or whatever, or I have too many bad movies, not enough good movies, too many good movies, enough bad movies, because people will ask for bad movies as well. They allow you to kind of pick from this random selection here. So you're not stuck with just what's in the mixed box. I am going to buy with the mixed box, however. Yeah, let's do just the 1.5 tape mix box for right now. Family dwarf drama. Just to give us some movies so that while people are returning theirs. Come back again, Gandalf. Okay. We're gonna open up the store. Alright, let's go talk to this person. Hello. Sure, the bomb awaits. Where the bomb waits. There you go. So. Hi, what's going on? I'm gonna reserve the Minotaur's blood. Alright. And actually, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go to the return desk really quickly. As far as I can tell, people don't really get upset if you let them wait in queue at the front. Alright, so this was a pretty mild day. Really, they just wanted us to learn how to do movie returns. And yeah, that's the big one. His movie returns are different. My phone's ringing. What? Not my phone. Phone in the game. That's weird. Alright, so basically made $152 today. Okay, so now we have the option of the slush machine. And we have a new release movie available. The phone is still ringing. I've never had this happen before. I've played the game obviously a few times. So we're gonna order from the new release tab. So go check and see why the phone's ringing. Yes. If you get the new releases on the same day they come. Yes, I do. So we're gonna log into the main computer here. Then what we're gonna do is we buy 13 bodies. Hell yes. So we're gonna buy 5 of these movies, and when we do, we get the free thing here. So I'm gonna buy one more because I think it's rows of 3. So we're gonna buy 6 movies, and then we're also gonna go to the so we're not gonna do the market today because 15 movies is quite a lot. And what I want is the Tape Man cometh today. So I'll show you guys. When he gets here, alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to boop, 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 and we're gonna grab these ones, and we're gonna move those. Nope, we're gonna take those, we're gonna put that down there, and then that down there, and then that down there, and then we're gonna check in our movies. I always do this as the next step, especially because the time doesn't start until then, so I don't have to try to juggle checking movies out, checking movies in. Alright, so the next thing that pops up today is that some customers will return their rentals late. The system automatically adds a late fee to their membership ID. During the next purchase, the checkout computer will flag the outstanding fee. You can either choose to make them pay the fee or choose not to make them pay the fee. I generally do. It doesn't seem to affect it either way though, at least in my experience. So, as part of the level 2 unlock, one of the things that we could do is unlock the slush machine. So we're gonna repair the slush machine. Apparently my Tamagotchi, my knockoff Tamagotchi is not happy. What's this? I've never looked. Oh, okay, that's all later stuff. Later us problems. All right, so slush machine is now open. We will use that some while we're getting things started, or once people ask for it. So we're gonna check. This guy's running 2 copies of 13 bodies? I don't think that's legit, sir. I could honestly probably go buy some more if I wanted to, but we'll see. Oh man, I love this character. It's great. Sup, love it. Love the vibe. Enjoy. Okay, here. They want a slushie. They want a cherry slushie. So what we're gonna do is you go onto here, grab the cup. Oh, I forgot to grab. There we go, red. There we go. And done. And then this person. Okay, so the tape dealer is out back here. You come back out to the tape dealer. It does not look suspect in the least, so generally what I do is I just buy one of Everything. You're welcome. Okay. Blood Creek Goldfish. Blood Creek Hobo. Okay, and these are the adult films, so I'm going to put them down here. Alright, so we did 39 movies yesterday with 19 people. $175, all things considered. And we met the tape dealer. And we had a new movie day happen. So, if I remember correctly, in the demo, this is basically where it ended. Like, once you'd gotten through the third day, kind of got into the meat of the game. There's not much else that really happens from here on out, aside from special holidays and things like that. Exactly. So I was right. Okay, good. I forgot this screen pops up. So we've completed the tutorial now. You've completed your first 3 days of business as a proud video store owner. It's time to take your business to the next level. Improve your shop with decorations, snack displays, arcade machines, and other goodies to draw in more customers. Keep an eye out for special events like the Fall Harvest Festival happening this weekend. Unlock new movie genres, hire staff, expand your store's footprint, and discover plenty more surprises along the way. So yeah, that has been Retro Rewind. I'm going to kind of cut it there because from here on out it does kind of get into that zone when you're playing a simulator like this where it's just like, okay, you just have to go. And there's going to be some things that are cool that show up later on, but that's really all there is to it. So, with all that being said, let's head to the outro. So yeah, Retro Rewind. Genuinely did not expect to have as much fun with that game as I did, but here we are. So now, FYI, there is another video store sim out right now called Rewind 99. Also 90s flavored, also cozy. It is early access. It's got an open world, and then there's this whole narrative thing where you're fighting off a streaming service called RentNet, which is like actually kind of fun. You run around beating up their Redbox style vending machines, which scratches an itch I didn't know I had for like wanton public destruction. It also has co-op, which some of you will care about, and I personally don't. My sim games are me time. I put on some true crime videos. I chillax. So that was not a thing that really appealed to me. I tried both, landed here. Retro Rewind felt better to me. Like the moment-to-moment stuff, like handling the returns. Actually felt like I had weight to it. It made more sense if the flow was better. Felt less fussy. Your mileage may vary, of course. Links to both are going to be down below in the description, so you can check them both out. At least as of last time I checked, both had demos. So, try before you buy. If you want to know more about this chaotic little channel, likes and subscribes are how the algorithm knows I exist. Be kind, rewind, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.